Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in there? Or found yourself stuck in an argument, replaying in your head for hours, long after it ended? Here's the wild truth. Up to 95% of our behavior is driven by the subconscious. That means most of what you do isn't even consciously your choice. Today, we're cracking open your brain and revealing the hidden programming running your life. Welcome to Unlocking the Brain, the truth behind human behavior. Let's start with something we all struggle with. Overthinking. It's when your brain gets caught in a loop, analyzing, replaying, predicting, until you're mentally exhausted but still haven't solved anything. From a psychological point of view, overthinking is linked to rumination, the tendency to dwell on negative thoughts or imagine outcomes. And here's the thing. Your brain thinks it's helping you stay safe, but it's really just feeding anxiety. It's a defense mechanism gone rogue. Let's talk brain science for a second. Brain. Overthinking is triggered by the prefrontal cortex, the logical part of the brain. But when it's overactive, usually due to stress or uncertainty, it hijacks your decision-making process. And then the amygdala joins the party, your brain's fear center. It detects possible threats, even imaginary ones, and kicks you into a state of emotional alert. It's basically your brain trying to protect you by making you panic. Add habits to the mix, like always second-guessing yourself or seeking perfection, and you've got a cocktail of constant mental noise. Here's the bottom line. Your behavior is shaped by how your brain is wired and how your experiences have trained it. Change the wiring, and you change the behavior. Sound abstract? Let's get real for a sec. Example 1. You get a short email from your boss. Let's talk. Your brain. Am I getting fired? Did I mess up? What really happened? Just a meeting. No drama. But your brain filled in the blanks and filled them with fear. Example 2. You post something online and it gets no likes. Brain. I'm invisible. People don't care. Reality? Maybe the algorithm just glitched. But your mind spirals because it's wired to seek validation. Example 3. You're at a party and say something awkward. Brain. Everyone thinks I'm weird. In truth, no one remembers. But your brain locks onto that one moment and replays it like a horror film. That's the mind for you, more drama than Netflix. All right, now let's get practical. How do we quiet this mental noise and take control? White heavy check mark 1. Reality check. Ask yourself, is this fact or just a story I'm telling myself? Most of the time, it's fiction, not fact. White heavy check mark 2. The 90-second rule. Neuroscientist Dr. Jill Bolt Taylor says emotion responses only last 90 seconds unless you keep feeding them. So breathe and let that wave pass. White heavy check mark 3. Journal your thoughts, but with a twist. Instead of just venting, write down your thoughts. Then challenge them. Is there another explanation? What evidence do I have? White heavy check mark 4. Get out of your head, literally. Movement breaks thought loops. Go for a walk. Call someone. Do 10 jumping jacks. Anything that shifts your focus. White heavy check mark 5. Mindfulness, not mindful. Try meditation, or even simple breath work. Apps like Headspace or Calm are great, but even 2 minutes of stillness helps retrain your brain. Bonus tip? Stop multitasking. It makes your brain feel like it's in 5 places at once, which fuels anxiety. The real truth about human behavior? We're all running on autopilot until we decide to wake up. One of my favorite quotes. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Carl Jung. So here's your challenge. This week, catch yourself in the act when you're spiraling, when you're assuming, when you're overthinking. Pause. Breathe. Question it. Because the moment you unlock your brain, you unlock your life. Smile plus closing screen. If this hit home, give that like button some love, subscribe for more, and let's keep rewiring our minds one video at a time.